Hello everyone, I am here with my June favorites, and this month went by really fast. I feel like I don't have any new products to really show you. A lot are kind of rediscovered products, some kind of new to you guys that I haven't really talked about. But otherwise, let's go ahead and get into my June favorites. All right, the first favorite is a product that I have talked about and reviewed, and it is the Revlon Nearly Naked Powder. I am in the color Light. I love this powder. I tend to grab more powder in the summer because I get more oily, and I'm not very oily, but I get a little more oil on my skin. I get sweat, you know, it's hot outside, and this is amazing. I literally have probably been exclusively using this powder this entire month. It's really fine, so it doesn't like cake up on your skin, and when you apply it, the powder doesn't like sit on top of your skin, so you look like you have like powder face, you know what I'm saying? But it like sinks and like really looks like your skin when you put it on. I went a day, I think a couple days in a row, where I just use this. I use like just my moisturizer, and then I put this on, and I loved the finish. It was just very natural, and it didn't look bad. It didn't look powdery on my skin, so I love this powder. And I've actually been applying it with this e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I just love this Kabuki brush. I have another one from Crown Brush, I think, and this one is by far the best. I think it's like $6 at Target, but it is just so densely packed, and literally I just tap it in the powder, and then I kind of stipple it on my face, or just kind of press it in my face to get the powder like laying nicely. And then I will go, after I place the powder, I'll kind of just rub everything in, and it just applies this so well. So these two together I've been like absolutely loving and using the entire month. Okay, I have another brush to show you, and it is completely gross and dirty and disgusting, but I wanted to show it and mention it because I have been using it the entire month of June, and it is because of, oh gosh, what's her name? I know her name's Sarah. I think her username is Beauty Buzz Hub. I'll link it down below so you can go check her out, but she's amazing. She works at Sephora, and she like talks all about makeup and the things she discovers, but she told everybody that she uses this brush for her concealer, and it is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. And it's just, like I said, a very tiny, small stipple brush. And I originally bought this because Emily Noel talked about it, and I was like, oh my god, I need that brush because she talked about it. But I didn't really know what to use it for. I used it for cream blush, and I used it for other things. But then I saw Sarah from Beauty Buzz Hub use it for her concealer, and I was like, that is genius. It's like the perfect size, if you can see. And you can just like stipple your concealer in underneath your eyes, and it just blends so beautifully. I kind of like stipple it in just like the powder, and then I will kind of go over and just kind of do little circles just to blend everything in. And I just love this brush. It's amazing, and I think this one's like $3, so super cheap and affordable. The next product is a product that I have literally talked about all the time, but I have a new color, and it is the Rimmel Scandal Eyes, and this one is in deep blue 006. And it is just like a really navy blue pencil, and I've been actually putting this underneath my lower lash line every single day. Like, I love the color. It's a really deep navy color, and it's just kind of like a little pop of color, but you can't really tell from afar because it's so kind of like that deep navy. But I just like it. It kind of brings out the blue in my eyes, and it brings out the white in my eyes, and it's just a really good pencil, and it's really cheap too. I'm talking about a lot of cheap products apparently today, but I really love that pencil. Okay, the next product is a product that I talked about last month, so I'm gonna kind of briefly talk about it again because I just love it. I can't help it. It is the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara, and this is like, I love this. Behind the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, or no, the Tarte Gifted Mascara. I don't know. The one that comes in like the bamboo tube or whatever. That is my favorite. This would be my second favorite. I love this mascara. I compared it to the Revlon Grow Luscious, and it is so similar. And if you want to go for a cheaper alternative, I say go for the Revlon one. This one has a little bit of a wetter formula, and I actually like it the more it dries out. The more this dries out, it's like really gives you volume and length, and it's just a great mascara. I love it. My next favorite for June is a blush, and this is the Fret Boy blush by The Balm, and I tend to go for this for the summer. I think I bought it last summer. I'm not sure when I bought it, but I just feel like this is such a summer blush. It is like a bright kind of pink, a little bit of a peach undertone, and here I'll swatch it for you. I just love it. It's so pigmented. The only thing is I feel like it's a bit chalky at times. But it does blend beautifully even though it is a little bit chalky, and the pigmentation is just absolutely amazing. I just love this blush, especially for the summer. It's just kind of like a bit brighter than I usually go for. I usually go for like more like mauve-y kind of deeper colors, but this one's a really good one for summer. And I haven't been applying it. I don't know why I want to tell you what I apply things with, but I can't help it. The brush that I have been applying it with is a Sonia Kashuk blush, and I think it's just like their blush brush, and I bought this probably 5 years ago. Literally, I have had this for 5 years. I love this brush, can't talk, but I love this brush for blush, and it is amazing. I think they've like repackaged like the brush handles for Sonia Kashuk, but the shape I believe is just the same. It kind of like tapers here, like gets real thin, and then it kind of, you know, tapers out a little bit, but I just love it for, it's just like the perfect size for me to just like kind of swipe and blend out and go, and I love this brush. I've been using it all month. Okay, so the next two things I'm going to talk about are eyeshadow palettes, and one I have talked about a million times before. One is kind of new, but I talked about it in a haul, and that one is the Wet n Wild Nude Awakenings palette. I know some people have said like it's really hard to find, and it has been. Like, I have searched everywhere for this palette. My mom and my sister found it at a Jewel Osco in Chicago, and if you don't know what a Jewel Osco is, it's a grocery store in the Chicagoland area. It's only in the Chicagoland area, so maybe go check out your local grocery store. But they found it there, and I love this palette. I've been using it quite a bit this month. Not exclusively, but quite a bit. And it just kind of is very neutral. And it reminds me so much of the Naked palette now that I have it. Like, I look at it and I'm like, it's very, very, very similar. I wouldn't say the dupes are exactly on, like not quite, but they're like, some are like really, really close. So I'm actually wearing it today, and I'm wearing that all over the lid, this in the crease, also blended out with that, and that in the outer corner. So I just really love these colors. They're just a great everyday look if you're going for an everyday look. So I love them. The next palette that I've been loving and I talk about so many times, it is the Balm's Meet Matte palette. I have seen the Meet Matte Nude palette, I think, and it's like the big one. I want that so bad, but I have to resist. No makeup eye, remember. Okay, anyways, I have been loving this palette, and I'm actually going to do a tutorial on another eye look that I have with this, and it's using a lot of different colors. This is kind of what the palette looks like. They have a lot of different colors, which I really love, but all of them are completely matte. Obviously, Matte Gallagher is my favorite, and it's just the most beautiful brown color. I love that color. Obviously, I've hit pan on it, but I also love, the tutorial that I'm gonna do, I love the Matte Ramirez, Matte Patel, Matte Schilling down here, which is kind of like a turquoisey green color. And then I also like Matte Smith, actually, for kind of, if you get too deep or too dark of you know, an eye color if you put too much or too much pigment goes on. This is a great one to like kind of take and blend it out and just soften that look. I just love, it's a great, just kind of versatile blending color. But I love this palette. These colors are just so pigmented, and like I said, I'm gonna do another tutorial using a lot of these different colors, so love that. Okay, last two products are hair products, and the first thing I have to talk about I found at TJ Maxx. So it's super affordable, but I don't know if you can find it because TJ Maxx are different, but I've been seeing it a lot there. So it is actually a natural hair product, and it is the Creations Garden Conditioner, and it has argan oil from Morocco, and it's very, very moisturizing. So I love this. I wouldn't say it's a holy grail conditioner. I wouldn't say it's my all-time favorite, but it is super moisturizing to my hair. I've noticed that the ends are just really like have been softer, and it kind of like detangles my hair really well. It's just a really, really nice. The only thing is it's definitely the consistency of it is very thin, which is not what I'm used to. I'm used to like really thick, heavy, creamy conditioners, but I still think it's very, very moisturizing for your hair, and it was $5.99, so really, really good price on it. And then the next thing I have to mention, I've used this so many times, and it's like, there's like nothing in there. There's a little bit. It's the Oscar Blondie Texture and Volume Spray. I love this stuff, and I actually saw it at my TJ Maxx, and I'm going to leave right now and go buy it because I need it, and I just love this stuff. I kind of just spray it at the roots of my hair and just kind of go like this, and it just gives a little bit of volume, and it gives a little bit of hold up there, and it smells really good. Oh, it just smells like amazing, and I love this stuff. I think the retail price of this is like 25 bucks, which I would never pay 25 bucks for like a texture and volume spray, but like I said, I saw it at TJ Maxx, and I think it was like $10. So check your TJ Maxx for some Oscar Blondie products. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my June favorites for the month of June. Yeah, and I am going to be filming a 50 random facts about me video. I've actually filmed it, and I need to refilm it because it didn't turn out the way I liked. And so I'm going to film that soon, and that will be up soon. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a great day. Leave your favorites down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!